This week, Rockstar's handing out several different bonus items surrounding our nightclub. And with this, we're getting double bubble on the client jobs in our terabyte. With the bonuses, you can expect a payout of $61,000 for approximately 2 or 3 minutes of work. Not bad. In fact, this would be bordering on exceptional if it wasn't for the cooldown, which is what I wanted to briefly cover here today. You see, as soon as you complete a specific client job, you're going to be receiving a cooldown of 30 minutes for that particular job, plus a 5-minute cooldown for all the other client jobs, which is quite honestly just ridiculous. I mean, normally these jobs pay out $30,500. And to have a cooldown of a half hour is just another added example of just how unbalanced this game really is. I talked about this in my last video regarding payouts in general, but for this week, the topic du jour is most likely going to be centered around all the different cooldowns in this game. You see, on a normal week, I can perform a payphone hit and receive $45,000. The cooldown for this is 10 minutes. Yet, if I try to do a client job for $30,000, I have to wait around for 30 minutes. Just crazy. Anyway, up until recently, there was a bypass trick you could perform to basically reset these client job cooldowns. Well, no more. I jumped in yesterday to see if this method is still viable, and it is not. The bypass was pretty simple, really. Once you completed a client job, you could just quit the game, log back in, and then kick off another job. When you did this, the jobs all reset and the cooldown was gone. Rockstar must have gotten wind of this and, in normal Rockstar fashion, patched this little bypass and returned the 30-minute cooldown. You know, because this makes way more sense. So, yeah, if you're used to this little bypass and decide to jump back into the client jobs this week, just know that it is now patched. However, probably noticed in my thumbnail that I'm saying that this is all okay. Now, why would I do this? Well, 2 reasons really, and the first is the bypass itself. The problem I had was that it would take you 3 or 4 minutes to quit the game, log back in, call in your terabyte, and then kick off another mission. I could see doing this once or twice, but to continually grind this way to make money was not very smart, and it's not a good way to utilize your time, unless the payout was like triple or quadruple the money. And this leads me into my second reason. Because the bonuses are not really that lucrative this week, I would much rather mix these client jobs in with some of your other favorite activities, or setups for other missions, instead of using the old bypass method. Now, of course, the fix for all of this would be for Rockstar to come to their senses and update the cooldown times in this game, which we all know isn't going to happen. Fingers crossed for GTA 6. So, to wrap this all up, what does this mean? Well, quite simply, just enjoy what's given. Definitely try to complete the client jobs where you can, and then mix up some other activities during the cooldowns. My personal recommendation is to focus on either the robbery in progress or the diamond shopping. I find these are the quickest and the easiest to get done. Alright, so that's it, my friends. Thank you for watching. As always, if you like this video and want to help out, please subscribe, give a thumbs up, and let me know what you think. Is a recent patch and the long cooldown going to deter anyone from doing these client jobs this week? If so, drop a comment below and let everyone know. Until next time, be happy, be well, safe on TV. The one Maestro.